Back again, huh? I wish I could say this is a pleasant surprise, but it's neither.
Brought reinforcements this time.
Oh, come on, Robert. Put that thing away. You don't need a search warrant to enter my house.
I did last night.
But if you would have tried the door, I maybe would have been a little more cordial.
I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Actually, I'm glad you're here, both of you.
Why is that?
Because I've been doing some thinking. And I came to the realization that my magnificent obsession with the treasure has got to end.
This realization wasn't influenced by the fact that I busted you for stealing it.
No, but it helped. But your case lacks one important ingredient: evidence.
Are you going to turn over the treasure?
What I have of it. I kept 3 pieces for myself that were never stored in the warehouse with the rest of the treasure. I intended them for my own private collection.
They're here?
Oh, yes. I want to give them to you. I want you to return them to the Mexican government. Hopefully that will keep Mendoza happy until you locate the rest of the treasure.
I doubt it.
Well, the main item I kept for myself was the Aztec crown. It is far and away the most valuable piece in all of the treasure. Robert, it is a splendid artifact. I just wait until you see it.
Are you serious about turning over this to me?
I've never been more serious in my life. It's yours.
I hope so.
I really hate parting with these pieces, Robert. But I guess under the circumstances, I really don't have a choice. But I'll tell you something, old buddy. It was so much fun while it lasted. All yours. But I don't understand it.
Neither do I.
The jewels were here.
Maybe somebody stole them from you.
They must have.
That's it. I've just had it. I've had up playing games with you.
Robert, I swear, I am not playing any games with you.
You know, you've lied to me for the last time.
I am not lying. Oh, this is ludicrous. I've been robbed.
Then tell the police, but I intend to do the job that I came here to do.
What, search the penthouse?
From top to bottom.
All right,
I have a warrant here which lets me do that, so keep out of my way.
All right, you be my guest. I am not hiding a thing.
That remains to be seen.
Look, you do me a favor if you turn up anything. Because, hell, man, I tried to give it to you.
You better hope that I turn up something regarding that treasure. Otherwise, I'm turning this whole miserable mess over to the authorities.
And do what? Ruin your life, her life, and my life?
So be it. I've given you every chance to make good. Now, you don't give a damn. So you know what? Neither do I.
I don't understand you, Sean.
Look, don't you start. I've got enough problems.
How can you be so stupid? Don't you realize what you're doing? You could destroy us all.
Do you honestly believe I want to do that?
I don't know what you want anymore.
At the moment, I'd like some answers.
Well, you're the only one that can give them.
Not about what happened to those pieces in my safe.
Come on, stop it. Look, this has gone far enough. Why don't you just hand over the treasure before it really is too late?
Look, Anna, I tried. I was as surprised as you and Robert were when I opened that safe and it was empty. Believe me, I don't have an inkling of any kind of an idea what's going on around here.
Well, then, it's too late, isn't it? We're as good as dead, aren't we? I only hope that this treasure means that much to you.
Are you sure it's going to be safe to put the jewels down here?
Positive. I'm in charge of all the medical equipment stored in this basement.
What's it doing down here?
Well, these are the crates that Sean donated to the clinic. They'll be here until they transfer him to the hospital.
Oh. Well, how do we know when that's going to be?
I'm in charge of all disbursement of the supplies. Nothing leaves here without my authority.
Oh. Well, somebody could come poking around down here, you know.
That would never happen. No one will ever know that the treasure is in these crates.
Well, you better be right.
Okay, pull these out.
Get it.
I'll put the crown and the jewels in the one in the back.
Okay.
kind of heavy.
Beer. Tequila, double shot. On second thought, just bring the bottle. To eat? I'm not hungry. No, nada. Bring 2 shot glasses.
Still can't believe this. How can you be sure the treasure's in Port Charles?
It has to be. They didn't have any time to move it anywhere.
The quarantine.
What about it?
Remember I was asking you what was going on? That must have been when they made the switch.
Probably.
And your question is why?
Why the switch?
Why would they change the plan? Something must have spooked them.
Something, someone.
Who?
Scorpio. He must have found the treasure. How? I don't have any idea. But that explains why the quarantine and why the treasure was moved.
And why isn't Donnelly in jail?
Well, maybe Scorpio got greedy. Not many cops can walk away from a fortune like that.
So you're saying that Scorpio cut himself in on the deal?
That's my guess.
It's just great. That means we not only have to deal with Sean Donnelly, we have to deal with Robert Scorpio as well, the commissioner of police.
No problem.
You know something I don't.
I keep my promises.
Precisely what does that mean?
It means I owe Donnelly one, and I'm going to make sure he collects.
You're not going to do anything rash, are you?
Like steal the treasure back?
Like kill someone?
Whatever it takes.
Slater,
Even if I take somebody out. Because I'm paying them back. Remember, they killed your brother.
Yes, and I would just as soon not give them the opportunity to grant me the same.
Look, if you're coming with me, you take your chances. I'm going back to Port Charles. I'm going to grab the treasure, and I'm going to take care of Donnelly, and I'm going to finish off Tony Jones. And I'm not leaving till I do all 3 of those.
Sean, for the life of me, I don't know what you expect to gain from this.
I am just trying to keep my head above water.
Yeah, well, you're taking Robert and me down in the process.
I wish I knew half as much about what's going on as you think I know.
You know where the treasure is. That's enough.
I don't.
Why don't you just give the treasure back? Then we can get this whole mess finished. Pick up the pieces and start afresh.
I would if I could.
What on earth is stopping you?
3 facts. 1, I don't have it. 2, I don't know who does. And 3, I couldn't begin to tell you or Robert where to even start looking for it.
I don't believe you.
That is your problem.
It's our problem. Okay, it's Robert's, yours, and mine. Don't you realize that he will do what he threatens? He'll turn us over to the authorities.
He'll do what he has to do.
Don't you care? Look, your name will be splashed across Port Charles. We'll be a public disgrace. But that's the least of our problems. We will end up in prison.
You're not telling me anything I don't already know.
And you're willing to suffer those consequences?
I can't do anything about them, Anna.
Well, look, we aren't the only ones that are going to suffer. We're going to take innocent people down with us, too. Like Holly. Why destroy a beautiful relationship like that? Sean, if not for your own sake, I beg you, stop this madness for Robert and Holly.
Well,
Nothing.
told you.
You've told me many things.
What happens now?
You know that as well as I do.
We should talk, Robert. Maybe we can work out some kind of arrangement.
I really have nothing to say to you.
What are you going to do?
You don't leave me much choice. End of the line.
I tried to talk to him. He just won't listen.
This could mean jail for all of us.
I know.
You may want to reconsider leaving Port Charles.
And if I don't? Robert, are you going to turn all of this in?
I have something more important to do first.
What's that?
I want to tell Holly everything. I want to stop her suffering any longer.
Well, you've been trying to protect her.
Her or myself. No, Holly has to know the whole story before I do anything else.
I think you're very wise. I know this hasn't been easy for you. Don't lose the woman you love, Robert. Hold on to Holly. You have something very special.
I need to talk to her.
But listen, wait. Do it carefully. Be gentle. I know you have to say something, but it's critical the way you say it. She loves you very much. Don't lose that.
I'll try. What about you?
Well, I'll just go home. There's nothing more for me to do here, really.
You want a lift?
No. I can make my own way home, thanks. You've got enough to do.